yoga. Joining me to do that is Leah Nduati. She's the founder and CEO of Yoga Experiences Africa. Exactly. It's nice to have you back on set, Leah.
Thank you for having me back, Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
So what's restorative yoga?
So last time I mentioned that there's different types of yoga. There's yoga that can, ginger you up energetically, but there's also yoga that can help you to calm down your nervous system, to calm down your mind, but also putting positive pressure on your joints and your ligaments. So in the restorative yoga, we'll stay in simple poses, but you stay for a bit longer, just so that you put good pressure on the joints. And then by the time you're done, it helps you to relax. So we are not trying to put too much effort. We are not trying to force, for example, the other one where we were doing the planks. No.
Yeah.
Here we are just relaxing into the pose and letting our body and our muscles also relax into the pose.
Okay, and what does restorative yoga do for you?
So
like, how does it help your body?
It helps you to unlock. So there's a lot of tension. Sometimes there's a lot of tension in the body. If you sit a lot at your desk, you also have a lot of tension in your lower back. So it helps you to unlock all that tension. It helps you to open up your muscles as well. If you go to the gym a lot, if you do restorative yoga, when you go to the gym, you tighten your muscles. When you do restorative, you loosen the muscles. So it gives you a good balance. Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
Jude should have joined because he's been complaining about backache and I have a slight backache and blah, blah, blah. By the way, Jude has chickened out of doing yoga. So let me just let you know that I'm doing this on my own with Leah. So how do we start?
How do we start? We'll start at the top of the mat. So you just come to the front of the mat. We'll do some standing stretches. And then most of restorative yoga is on the floor, on the mat. Yeah. So we'll inhale and send our hands up. So every pose you do, you also try to breathe in deeply. Then as you exhale, fold all the way. Try to bring your head to your knees. Now when you're here, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, come up very slowly. Send your hands up again, palms at the chest, and then bring the palms at the chest. Yes, good. All right. Now bring your hands to the sides. We'll do a stretch that unlocks your sciatic nerve.
Okay.
All right, so make sure your right leg is heavy.
Okay.
Okay, and then start to lift your left leg up as you breathe. Okay, left, yes. Good. And then slowly bring it over your right foot. Good. All right, then again we inhale, send your hands up, reach up. Feel yourself becoming tall, and then exhale, fold. So when you're folding, you can have your hands on the mat. Some people might not reach here, so we have what we call a yoga block. So you can have your hands on the block, depending on where you are. But then you bring your head closer to your knees. Okay, and for those who are more flexible, they can hold even the back of their legs, and you'll feel that stretch in the back of your right. It. Yes. So you are stretching the whole hamstring and the whole back of your left leg. Good. Now bring your chin to your chest, and as you inhale, come up slowly like a zombie. We'll send our hands up with us, and then slowly we'll bring our hands down by the sides. Good. Now release the left leg, and we do the other side, okay? So you can shake a bit, and then left foot gets heavy. Right foot goes up, lift it up, and then slowly bring it over. Good. And then we inhale, send your hands up, reach up, lengthen, and exhale, fold all the way. Yes, my microphone. Good. So remember, you're bringing your chest closer to your thighs, and you can also hold on to your block if your hands don't touch the mat. Now, one thing you must do is remember to keep breathing. Bring your chin to your chest.
So are you taking deep breaths?
Inhale, come up, yes.
Okay.
Very deep breaths, inside and out. Send your hands up, and then slowly bring your hands to your chest. Good. That's a good question you asked about the breath. Let's release the right leg, and then we'll do some breathing. So you can put your hands down by the sides. In yoga, when we breathe, we inhale and fill the stomach with air. So you imagine your stomach is a balloon. And then when you exhale, you push all the air out. Good, okay? So let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Good. Now let's face the left side. Come to the top of the mat. We're going to do a flow that will put us onto the mat.
Okay.
Yeah? So bring your feet out wide. Toes out, heels in. So bring your heels
out,
in.
heels in. All right.
Yes, and we are trying to get into a squat.
Okay.
Yeah?
The deep squat.
Yes.
Okay.
So inhale, send your hands up, palms touch. And then as we exhale, we slowly come down as we're squatting. Good. And come into the squat. Well done. So you also have a block here. You can sit on the block.
I can sit on
actually.
it?
Yes.
Okay.
You want your feet to be flat. So this is also an option, especially for restorative. And you're pushing your thighs out, and your thighs are pushing your elbows in. Your chest is up. Good. And so here we are opening up the hips, and we are relaxing the lower back.
Will this be good for someone who's pregnant and about to give birth? Because, you know, they keep saying if you're opening up your hips, it helps with childbirth.
It depends on their flexibility. Because some
Okay.
people hips are open, some people hips are not. But yes, if they have the block, they can sit on the block, and it's helpful to open up that pelvic bone.
Okay.
Good, yeah. So from here, just release the block and then come to seated. Good. Now we are going to bring the soles of our feet to touch. And I want you to bring your block just to the bottom of your spine. Yeah, so we're going to put it this way. I want it to be here.
Okay.
So lean back. Lean back. You're going to lie on the block. Hold on. Are you comfortable there? Let me push it up. Okay, lean back.
All right.
Are you feeling comfortable? I want you to drop your head.
Okay.
So let me push it forward a bit. Yeah, okay, lie. Drop your head. Good. Open your knees and place your hands on your tummy.
Okay.
Good. So here you feel that we're unlocking this lumbar spine and you are relaxing also your pelvic bone.
Yeah.
So don't hold anything, just relax. And then we go back into our breathing. Inhale deeply, fill your stomach with air, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. You can also put your hands on your chest. Exhale. So you can stay here as long as you want. And
Feels so good.
Yes, for anybody who doesn't have a block, you can use a pillow.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't need to have a yoga block. You can also use a pillow and just relax. So everything starts to loosen up.
Yeah.
You're not trying to force your knees to go down and you're not trying to keep them up. Just let gravity do the work and you just feel that flow of energy. Good. Now slowly start to come up. Use your elbows and come up all the way. Keep the feet together. The soles of the feet.
Okay.
Good. Now grab your feet, your toes. Push the elbows into your tummy. Good. Yes. Inhale. And then as you exhale, fold forward. Fold forward with your spine straight. So you're not folding the head.
Okay.
Your spine is straight, just fold forward.
Okay.
Now when you come forward, you can also use your block. Bring your block forward. Okay. And then you rest your forehead on the block. Yes. As you push your elbows in. Yes.
The body is not...
It's not. Push your elbows in. Yes.
Okay.
And then lean forward. Good. Okay. Just there is okay.
All right.
Yeah. And then the more you do it, the more you
become flexible enough
See
to
if
touch
you can
him.
push your heels back in a bit more. Yes. Good. All right. Now lean forward. Good. It's okay. It's okay. Wherever you are is okay.
All right.
Yes. So you stay
Flexible.
there and breathe. Remember to breathe. Good. So you're opening your inner thighs here.
Yeah, I feel the stretch in my thighs.
And the work is to try to just bring your chest closer to your feet, but don't force it.
Okay.
And then you rest. So remember, whoever is at home, they can use a pillow. They can stack up pillows and just rest their head there. And you breathe. So at first it feels a bit of discomfort.
Yeah.
But you breathe into that discomfort and your body will get used to it. Good. All right. So you can pull the block away. while you're here, see if you can drop your head down now. Rotate your head and try and touch your toes. Just a little bit, so you stretch the upper neck. Good.
Yeah, I feel the stretch on my neck, and then I think a bit of my back as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we always try to stretch the spine. Okay, you can come up now, slowly. Yeah, because the spine is what holds us.
Yeah.
All right, so straighten your legs, both legs. And this one will just be a forward fold, yeah?
Okay.
So we'll inhale, send our hands up, lean up, then slowly fold forward and grab any part of your body. It can be your feet, your ankles. And here, I want you to push your elbows down. Okay. To try and send your elbows down towards the mat.
Ooh,
so
it's
you're
stretching every part of my body.
Yes, so you'll feel your spine stretching forward.
Yeah.
And so the work is to try to bring the elbows in.
Okay.
And then try to bring your head closer to your knees and your chest to your thighs.
So
now,
the more you practice, I'm sure the more you can bring your body down and it'll stretch out.
Yes, yes. The first day, you might even be here, up here, which is fine. Some of us will be here, and some of us will be here, and some of us will be here. It's okay. And the more you do it, the more the body remembers, the more the muscles loosen up, and you can go down all the way.
Okay.
Good. All right, slowly come up all the way. Good job. Now let's open our feet wide. Good. And we'll do that stretch again.
Okay.
Yes. So this time I just want you to put your hands on your thighs. Good. Inhale here. And then as we exhale, point your toes and slide your hands down your legs and come all the way. Yes. Stay there. Now, now this is where we use a block, so you can rest your head on the block. So you can rest your head there, yes. And we try to stay in these poses for long because we're trying to give the body...
I can feel the stretch in my inner thigh.
Yes, and you keep pointing your toes. So we try to stay long so it gives the body time for those muscles to loosen up, for those ligaments to loosen up.
So how long do we stay in this pose?
So when we are starting, you can stay for half a minute or 1 minute.
Okay.
And the longer people get used to it, most people will stay in the pose maybe for 3 to 5 minutes. One pose, yeah. Good. Now you can slowly start to come up all the way out of the pose. Good. Now bring the left foot in, keep the right foot out.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want you to bring your elbow on the inside of your right thigh. Good. Again, if the elbow is not going there, you can use the block and place it on the block. Yeah. Then we'll inhale and send our left hand up. Good. And drop that left hand towards that right foot. Good. And gaze at the ceiling. Good. And you're trying now to go all the way and grab your right foot. Yes, you don't have to. So I want your head to be under your hand.
Okay,
yes,
like that?
Like that, yes.
Right. Okay, I can feel the stretch.
Yes, good. And you relax there. We inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly come up all the way. And this time maybe we'll face the cameras so that our audience will see it on the other side. So we'll take the left leg out and keep the right foot in. And then we'll bring our left elbow on the inside. Good, yes. So rest the elbow on the block. Good. And then inhale, right hand up. And as we exhale, we drop that right hand towards the left foot. Good. And as you get used to it more, eventually you'll get to grab it. And this is how the full stretch will look like. And you stretch the whole part of your right side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly we come up all the way. Well done. All right, let's come onto our knees. Yeah, you're feeling it?
Yeah, I'm
Usually
feeling it.
after this, you might feel sleepy, so hopefully you don't have a lot of work to do.
Hopefully not. Okay.
So we'll face that side again. We may take our knees as wide as the mat.
Okay.
And then we'll touch our toes together, big toes touch. Good. And sit all the way back onto your heels. This is a very popular pose. It's called child's pose. Yes, so walk your hands forward and bring your chest towards the mat and just rest your head down on the mat. You rest your forehead on the mat.
Okay.
Good. And here you are trying to bring your chest to touch the mat and your hips are touching your heels. So
okay.
See if you can sit on your heels a bit more.
Okay.
Good. Yeah. And we're trying to open up all this part of our upper shoulder.
Okay.
So you can push it down more. Yes. And relax. And your lower back will also be releasing and your hips are also opening. Good. So inhale. Exhale.
Sometimes I forget to breathe.
Don't forget to breathe. That's the whole point. You breathe. The breathing is one of the most important parts of yoga. So you breathe into those places where you feel the stretch happening.
Yeah.
And one thing to do is imagine the oxygen moving all the way to your toes.
Okay.
And then imagine it leaving your body. So before we leave here, bring your palms to touch and place those hands at the top of your neck. Good. And walk your elbows forward a bit more and feel that stretch.
Yeah.
All the way from even your inside of your hands. Yeah. So we'll breathe. We'll stay there. Keep breathing deeply. And slowly bring your hands back down. This is also a very good pose to do before bed.
Yeah.
And then bring your hands up. We'll come back up on our knees. Good. Bring your knees together. Now we'll do another pose called the puppy pose.
Okay.
So on the puppy pose, you want to keep your hips above your knees. This is also really good for unlocking your upper back, and especially for people who sit a lot at the desk. So keeping our hips above our knees, we're just going to walk our hands forward, hands forward, hands forward, until we bring our chin down to the mat. So it can be your chin or your forehead. Yes. So you can feel there your upper body almost as if it wants to unlock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keeping your hips open. And keep breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Slowly lift your head up and just slide forward and come flat on the mat.
Okay.
So every time we do this, we say discomfort is good, but pain is not good.
Yeah.
So if you feel pain, you are not doing it right.
Okay.
You start again.
Okay.
Yeah. You must not feel any pain, but you feel discomfort because sometimes the body is not used to.
Yes, all these muscle stretching in different ways. Okay.
Okay, so now we're just going to stay here, pushing our elbows back, pushing our shoulders back. Push into the elbows. Your hands are flat on the mat, and I want you to feel most of the pressure on the pelvic bone. So your pelvic bone is pushing you up. Good. And this is a slight back bend. We do a lot of back bends in yoga to strengthen the spine and to allow fluid to run through the spine. Good. So keep pushing up and away from the mat. This might look like nothing, you know, but there's actually work going on even on your arms. Yeah.
You can actually feel the pressure on your elbows.
Yes, on your elbows, yes. And your back is also working. And for those people who have a back issue, you want to do it, but not too much pressure. Okay. So for everything that we're doing that is a back bend, if you have a back issue, you just do it slightly. Okay. So from here, fold your right foot. Fold your right foot back. Like this.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay.
And then use your right hand and grab that right foot and push it into the hip. Good. Now don't collapse into the left shoulder, still push out. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now before we come out, see if you can bring that heel closer to your hip. Yeah. So eventually you want to bring it all the way until it can touch. And this is a good quad stretch.
I can feel it.
Yes. And most times don't stretch the quad. So it's a good quad stretch. All right, we can release that side and then we do the other side. So the left foot comes in, we grab it. And we also have straps. So if you go to a studio, you can have a strap that will help you to, maybe your foot is too far away, it helps you to pull it in. So there's all this, what we call props that are supposed to help. Yes. And it doesn't mean that somebody is bad at yoga, it's just supposed to help your body to get used to the movement. Yeah. So keep breathing. And a good thing also, like as you breathe out, you try and see if the stretch can go deeper. Yeah. You just like, it's like you're convincing the body to try, you know? Yeah.
At least try.
Yeah, try, yes. That's all we do in yoga is try. Good. Well done. And then you can slowly let go and come flat on the mat. Good. Now I want you to place your left ear on the mat. Bring your hands out to the sides. Good. Now lift that right leg up, right leg, and send it over to the left side. Good, yes. And we stay there. Keep breathing. Good. So this is actually opening mostly for the shoulders, and it's also a spinal twist.
All right.
Yes.
It actually feels good.
Yeah. In these poses, you are welcome to close your eyes.
They are closed.
Enjoy, yes. Now, before we leave here, see if you can fold that right foot backwards and grab it with your left hand. Can you touch it?
With my other hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, surprise. Sometimes you don't know what your body can do. Yeah. Good. So let's release this side, and then we do the same thing on the other side. So we come back slowly, and this time we'll place the right ear on the mat. Lift that left leg up and bring it over to the right side. Good. And we'll take a few breaths there. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And before we leave, see if you can fold that left foot and grab it with your right hand. Good. How are you feeling?
Feel good. I can feel the stretch, I think, in my waist and my legs, yeah.
Yes. Good. So release slowly. Good. And we'll come back up onto our knees, hands and knees. Good. Do we have much time left?
How much time do we have?
So we know what to do?
Yeah, 4 minutes.
4 minutes, okay. Yeah. So this is also a good pose. It's called a pigeon pose, which I want us to do. Yep. So still on tabletop. Okay, I want you to stretch out your right foot back. Good. And then slowly bring that right knee forward and place it between your hands. Yes. And then you sit your hips down. Good. So we'll try and see if you can bring the foot a bit forward.
Okay.
And if we can have, yes, good. That's good, yes. So in this pose, we want to keep the hips aligned. So because this is the first time, we can have this part on the block. Yeah, let's see. To keep, yes, both hips together, yes. So this is a very strong hip opener. And I want us to inhale, push your chest out and back. And then as you exhale, you lean forward, place your hands on the mat in front of you, and rest your head on your hands. Good. Your head is a bit far. Let me give you the block. So you can rest your head on the block. Okay. Good. Yeah. And you feel this on your whole right hip.
Yeah.
Yes. All the way. It's also a very good sciatica stretch. So for those people who have sciatic issues, it opens up the whole hip and allows you to relax your back as well. So most people don't usually like to get out of this pose.
It's actually very nice.
Very good, yes. Good. All right. So you can also do this at home. Let's come out slowly. You can also do this at home, yes. And then we'll slowly bring that right knee back, and we do this on the other side.
All right.
Yeah. So left leg out and straight first,
With premium,
and then slowly bring that left knee between the hands, and we rest our hips on the mat, and we try to keep the hips aligned. Yes.
Okay.
Good. After a while, your body will get used to it. Yes. So inhale, push your chest out. And then exhale, lean forward, lean the body forward. And rest on your hands or rest on the block. Good. Yes. So even if the teacher is not talking, just remember to breathe. Breathe into that stretch where you're feeling it, you know?
Yeah.
But sometimes the urge is to come out. The stretch might be too deep, and you feel like coming out of the stretch. But just breathe into it. Good. All right. Slowly bring your head up. Come onto your hands. And this time, just take that right foot and bring it forward. Good. We can face the front as we finish. Yes. So actually, I want us to do one more. We can lie back. Lie back flat.
One more.
Yes. On the mat. Bring your feet to the ground. Bring your left foot to sit on your right knee, as if you're crossing. Yes. Grab your right thigh. The other one. The right yes,
thigh.
Yes. And push it into your chest. Yes. So bring it into closer to your chest. Yes. Straighten that right leg. Make the right leg straight. Bring it up. Yes. Grab your right calf or your right ankle. Yes. And push that right knee in. Yes. And then slowly, you can bring that foot down, and we do it on the other side. Yeah. So now the right knee on the left. Then we grab the left thigh and push it into the chest. Good. And all this, we keep the back flat on the mat. Yeah. Straighten the left leg. Grab the calf and push in. Yes. Well done. And slowly bring that foot down. Bring both feet down. Okay. Now bring that left foot again on the right knee, like we started. Put your hands out to the sides and drop your right knee to the right side. Right knee to the right side.
Yeah, they're telling me that it's time.
Good, yes.
Like that?
Yes, like that. Good. Look the other side. Okay. And come up. And we do the other side, and then we'll close.
Okay.
Yes. So this is a good spinal twist.
Right.
Look at your right side.
We used to do this as kids.
Yes.
So we didn't even know.
Everybody has done yoga before.
Yes.
And if you look at children, you'll see them doing yoga.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't even know the benefits.
Yeah. Let's come up. And then we can slowly come all the way to seated.
Okay.
Good. And we can bring our palms at the chest. And usually it's nice to sit like this for a bit, take a few breaths, and also absorb how the body is feeling. Yeah. But we'll take one deep breath together.
Okay.
Inhale. And exhale. When we finish yoga, we have a salutation that says Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Leah. I enjoyed it.
You're welcome.
I feel all stretched out. When we return, though, we have sports for you. But thank you so much, Leah. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you for
all right,
trusting
guys.
me. Yes.
It'll be up on YouTube, so you can, go ahead and try it at home. I will definitely have Leah back, and this time probably Jude will not be so scared to join us. We'll be right back with sports. Don't go away.